So my name's Dana. I'm a victim of abuse and torture. I'm the only person that's ever met someone that's been tortured before. I don't know anyone else that's gone through torture. I've met other people, I think, that have probably had some abuse in their life. But I am a victim of torture and abuse. I was tortured in a mental health facility in Florida, physically and emotionally, denied pain medication, denied privileges of using the bathroom. I've been denied clean spaces. I've been denied being able to have food and be clean, and I've been dealing with that for the last couple years, along with emotional violence. A lot of it has stemmed and rooted from the onset abuse of Taylor Swift. So here I am, the behaviors, from my understanding, people that have gone through extreme torture and abuse, they revert back to like maybe a childlike self, or they cry out for their mom and their dads, and they really need, I've heard in men in the military would cry for their moms while they were being tortured, parents, and sounds. I already have, I am neurodivergent, probably always, so it makes me more susceptible. I probably have like a mild diagnosis of high functioning autism. Probably that is a real thing, but I am a victim of torture and abuse. So what can happen to me right now is I really have to get better, because I want to be a mom. I want to be a mom. I want to be a good mom. I want to be a loving partner. My sexuality is very different. I don't really see myself as male or female, but I want to be a good partner one day, and I want to be a good parent. But for me to have those things, I have to get better. It's so hard for me to be on a reality show that enjoys using my triggers and trauma over and over again, because it is re-torturing me, it is re-traumatizing me. And I've been desperately trying to reach out to my mom Joan and other people to somehow break that psychological violence that is happening to me. It's so hard to trust people. It's so hard to know when people are hurting me or not hurting me. And if I do not get better, I cannot be a mom. If I don't get better, I cannot have the goals that I want, and so it's just terrible. It really is terrible. And going forward is, how do you find a counselor that works with torture and abuse? I mean, that's such a very finite specialty. And then, what is, with me? I do have some epilepsy, and then some of it is from psychological torture and abuse. Some of my deficits are physiological, and then some are abuse related. So I think the good thing about my trip is that waking up of knowing something has to change. It has to change immediately, because I want to be a good parent. I want to be a good mom. and it has to change now. And I would assume my biological parents want me to be able to be a mom and be a healthy one, but it has to change. It has to change immediately. So I luckily had that awakening, I think last night and the day before, that something has to change in my trauma, or the show has to change that I'm on, or I will never get better, and I will not be able to be a mom, and so I'm gonna have to really fight for it and pray that my parents hear me and want that for me, and it's just really hard. So I ask you to pray for me, and be gentle with me. Have you ever been around someone that's been tortured? How many of you people know someone that's been tortured? I didn't until it was me. So please have grace and kindness for me. Please have grace and kindness for me. And please don't trigger me, because you're just gonna keep me from being a mom. Keep me from having the life that I dream of. So, hi, my name's Dana. I'm a victim of torture and abuse.